Succession Explained, Season 4, Episode 7, Tailgate Party. Kendall and Roman Roy are interim co-CEOs, days after their father Logan's death, attempting to block Lucas Matsson's $192 per share acquisition offer through regulatory pressure. Their sister Shiv has been sidelined from leadership, but secretly advises Matsson, while hosting an election eve party with her estranged husband Tom, whose job security is uncertain. The party becomes a battleground where acquisition fraud is revealed, a marriage collapses, and Kendall sees opportunity to consolidate power alone.
Tom and Shiv are hosting an election eve tailgate party at their Manhattan penthouse. Election coverage, political operatives, family tension. Meanwhile, Kendall and Roman are working the room, trying to build regulatory obstacles against Matsson's acquisition.
How would regulation block the deal?
If they convince political allies that a foreign tech company owning ATN threatens national interests, regulators could delay or kill the acquisition.
So they're courting both campaigns. Mencken, the right-wing candidate, and Jimenez, the Democrat. Securing whoever wins will block Matsson.
Roman also approaches Nate Safrelli, a political strategist who previously worked with Shiv and has connections to the Jimenez campaign.
Does Shiv object to involving her ex?
She reluctantly agrees. She knows what Roman's doing, but can't openly oppose it without revealing she's advising Matsson. Matsson shows up unexpectedly. He knows the brothers are building regulatory pressure and wants to counter it directly. During the chaos, Ebba, Matsson's communications officer, pulls Kendall and Roman aside.
What does she tell them?
That Matsson's India subscriber numbers are massively fraudulent. GoJo's valuation depends on growth metrics showing millions of Indian users, but those accounts don't exist.
So the entire acquisition is based on false data? That's not just bad accounting. That's fraud that could unwind the whole deal.
And it shifts leverage completely. The brothers were trying to block the deal through regulatory pressure. Suddenly, they have evidence the buyer is committing fraud.
Why would Ebba reveal this?
She's Matsson's former partner, who he's been harassing with inappropriate blood vials. Shiv's been advising Matsson on managing that scandal. Now Ebba's exposing bigger fraud, possibly as retaliation or conscience.
Shiv's been secretly advising Matsson throughout this, helping him navigate the blood scandal, warning him about her brother's strategies. Now she learns he's been committing acquisition fraud the entire time.
Does Matsson admit it to her?
Yes, he confirms he knowingly inflated the numbers and plans to hide the fraud within the complexity of the acquisition.
Which means Shiv's been advising someone committing fraud while building her post-acquisition influence. If this comes out, she could face legal jeopardy.
She positioned herself across every power center, family, buyer, husband. But now the foundation she built on is fraudulent.
And her brothers now have leverage she helped create. While the acquisition drama unfolds, Tom and Shiv's marriage reaches its breaking point. Tom's exhausted managing election coverage while hearing rumors at his own party that Matsson's planning to replace him.
What triggers the final confrontation?
It starts with a scorpion paperweight Tom gives Shiv, referencing their toxic dynamic. But it escalates into both of them saying what they've actually thought all along.
Shiv admits she didn't want to marry him, that she never truly loved him. Tom responds that she's incapable of love and shouldn't have children because she'll damage them the way Logan damaged her.
That's devastatingly personal. They're not just ending their marriage. They're attacking each other's fundamental capacity for human connection.
What does Shiv say back?
She calls him a hick who was useful for respectability, that marrying him was strategic convenience. Both of them reveal the contempt underneath their reconciliation.
At the very end, Kendall approaches Frank, the board chair, with a proposal. Instead of blocking Matsson's acquisition, what if Waystar reverse acquires GoJo, using the fraud revelation as leverage?
Would that even be possible financially?
Probably not, but what matters is Kendall's thinking about consolidating power alone. Notice he's talking to Frank, not his siblings.
So the fraud revelation that should expose everyone's bad faith actually becomes another tool for Kendall to grab control. Meanwhile, Shiv's personally jeopardized by advising a fraudster, and her marriage is irreparably destroyed.
Roman's still visiting Logan's body repeatedly throughout this. He's struggling with grief while Kendall strategizes and Shiv's world collapses.
Everyone's using the acquisition as a mirror for personal dysfunction. Kendall sees opportunity to consolidate power alone. Shiv realizes she's compromised herself. Tom and Shiv destroy what's left of their marriage.
The tailgate party was supposed to be about the election. Instead, it becomes the moment where acquisition fraud is revealed, a marriage ends, and Kendall starts thinking about betraying his siblings.
Matsson's been inflating subscriber numbers by millions. Fraud Shiv helped protect. Kendall's talking to Frank about reverse acquiring GoJo without his siblings. Tom and Shiv said what they'd always thought.